Here with Ryan Markey, the young man out of Royersford, PA, and playing at St. John's, redshirt freshman there. Ryan, first off, welcome to Jamestown for 2017.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Good to see you get into some action. One of the things that we've been talking with all the guys about, talk about what's been going on for you at St. John's.
It's been a fun experience so far. Last year was my redshirt freshman year. We went 500 for the first year. Got to feel it out, see how college was in my first year. Then going into this year, uh, my redshirt freshman year, played a little bit. We had a really good season. We made it through the conference tournament. Didn't win it, so we got an at-large bid. Uh, Went down to Clemson. It was an awesome experience there. First time in a regional.
Yeah.
It was nice though. It was us, Clemson, Vanderbilt, UNC Greensboro. Um, Fell a little short, but it was a fun year for sure.
I notice you played shortstop for us here in a
Yep.
game.
Yes.
Is that your position when you're at St. John's also?
As of now, I'm either going to be working at third base or shortstop.
Okay.
But yeah, typically on the left side of the infield.
Okay. You look good out there. And the other thing that I've been impressed with is I watch you in BP,
Yeah.
and you're a really good contact hitter.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch you take BP.
Yeah.
Anything that you've done that's led you down that path to be so good at contact?
I just try to keep it simple, to be honest. A lot of people try to make it a mental game when it's not. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people say, see ball, hit ball. I mean, I wish I could be like that every time I step up to the plate, but I just try to keep it simple. Like if you're having to go up there with an approach, VP, that's just a way to feel good about yourself, build your confidence before the game starts.
Yeah.
So you just see it. You just want to get some consistent backspin on the ball, and I really just think about keeping it simple and not thinking about it too much. Let the game play out.
It's a game.
Yeah, it is a
know?
game.
Yeah. One of the things that I've been asking everybody about, and I'm sure you have the same kind of thing set for yourself, what kind of goals do you have for yourself to accomplish here at Jamestown?
Here, coming from my redshirt freshman year, I only had like 35, 40 at bats. We had a really experienced team. Here I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to get a lot of at bats and then go back to school even better than I was. My goal is to, every summer, every school year, just to get better and better and better and hopefully progress to the next level. That's obviously every kid's dream, but,
Sure.
uh, I had to put a lot of work in. I'll always put a lot of work in so I keep on getting better.
Let's go back into your history and talk about youth baseball in high school. When you started, and maybe a couple of or a story from your youth baseball days that will bring a smile to your face
Yeah,
or that you remember.
those were the fun times. I think about those all the time. But I started in Springford, actually. It's a league not even 10 minutes out of Royersford. I started there when I was about 6 with T-ball. Um, Progressed through like machine ball and got up to 8U when the travel ball started. And I stayed at Springford. I didn't move little leagues at all. I stayed at the same place my whole
Okay.
career. So I started there when I was like 6, and I played there till I was 12, I think. So travel ball was fun. I started at 8U, and uh, I had the same friends from 8 to 12. So it got better every year. Uh, a good memory I would say is I think it was 10U. We played a little indoor place called Maple Zone Baseball Academy.
Hmm.
There was like little competitions like races and home run derby and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And that's the stuff that you remember all the time. Like,
Sure.
'cause, you don't really have all that stuff anymore. It's just like one kid from a team and stuff like that. Um, After that, I went to travel baseball academy called All Star Baseball Academy. Um, I played there my freshman summer, sophomore summer, and junior summer of high school. Um, and that's more of like trying to get find out schools for recruiting and all that
Okay.
stuff. So
Yeah.
that's really how I got set at St. John's. Other than that, that's really what it was. I played basketball
Hmm.
up to my freshman year of high school, and I stopped, and I was like, hey, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stick with baseball, and play football for a few years. That was about it. It was mainly baseball and basketball, but I my mom always told me, she was like, hey, you play with balls and all that stuff since you're like 6 years old, and I guess it just carried on from there. So
Talk about your, it's such an important part for all student athletes to have the backing of their family. And I know they go through a lot to support their sons and daughters, when they go into becoming a student athlete. Talk about your folks.
uh, just in general, like personal information and all that stuff.
No, just the way they've supported you
Oh,
throughout
I mean,
the.
it's been a while, and my parents they've put a lot in for me to play. Not only youth baseball but travel baseball too. I mean, they've traveled all around for me to support me and to do what I wanted to do. Like, not every kid has that opportunity, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that. I mean, say like even Florida trips or Georgia trips, any of that stuff. They're there for you, and they'll take you there, and it's been a good amount of money too.
Oh yeah.
Playing baseball at an early ages, you put a lot into it. So, I'll always thank them for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. One last thing, always in the infield, outfield experience,
Uh,
always on the left side. Any particular preferences
I mean,
as you were growing up?
when I used to pitch actually until my sophomore year of high school,
Okay.
and I was always like the 5'10", 155, 160 pound kid, and when you get up through the levels, you realize that most of these guys are these big and
Mm-hmm.
big tough guys, and by my junior year, I think I grew to 6'3", and it really wasn't until my last 2 years of college where I put on like 30 pounds. So, but I've been mostly at pitcher, shortstop until I got to college when third base started to come into the picture. So, but yeah, mostly left side.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been good to see you so far, and best of luck in 2017
Thank
here.
you very much. Thanks for
All
having
right.
me.
Thanks, Ryan.
You got it. Thank you.